Here in the city where I live, everything is based on points. I have 1 point, but unfortunately, everything here is very unfair, because we earn points when we do positive things, but this is really very hard. There are people here who even have negative points. Just like there are people who have negative points, there are also people here with positive points, and everything here in the city costs points. Cars also cost points, and because of that, I never managed to evolve, especially because I only have 1 point. But now this soldier arrived here in the city, and he's coming exactly to that part. The tests are going to happen now, and we all have to come here, so I'm coming here running. Okay, I'm coming here in the front. I have to get here before him, and he has 30 points. That's simply a lot of things. For you to get all of that, you have to work really hard. So now I just arrived here in the line. Everyone here has more points than me, and now even he's looking back here. He said, "You can go in front. I'll wait a bit. Thank you so much. You're a very good person." And now he just earned 1 point, simply because he helped me. This city doesn't make any sense at all. He said, "I need you to say everything good you've done." But now we have a lie detector, and now he put this object here. You can see that even this guy got scared. Was he lying this whole time and simply committed fraud? Because lying about what you did is the equivalent of just evading taxes. He said, "I helped the poor, and I also helped an old lady cross the street," and the lie detector turned red. Is it serious that he was lying? I can't believe this. And now he lost many points. Now he just left here, and he only has 10 points. Okay, now it's my turn. I'm really anxious to do this interview, and for the lie detector to prove that I'm telling the truth. Look, a lot of good things happened recently. I bought a bed that's really bad, but at least now I have somewhere to sleep, and also I'm a bit happier. But now this turned red. Wait, I'm not lying. Everything I said is really true. He said, "Maybe you exaggerated something you said." Okay, I'll rephrase the sentence. I really bought a new bed, but I'm not happy because I'm very poor. And now the lie detector turned green. See? I told the truth. It's just that I'm not happy. Now I received more points. Thank you so much. Now I'm coming to go shopping. So he jumped there, and it's his turn to answer the questions. Even my friend is here in the line, and this guy has negative points. People who have negative points are normally the worst people of all. This here is the Brookhaven market. The guy who's working here has 1 negative point. It may seem like he's a criminal, but surprisingly, this is more normal than it seems. If you break laws, for example, you lose points, and everything here in the market is also paid. Here in this area, each thing costs 2 points, and in this area, each thing costs 5 points. This is all very expensive for me, but I have to buy food, because otherwise I'm going to starve. I have to buy the most nutritious things. The things that are here are free. Everything in this part is free, but now here it already starts to cost 2 points. I have to think if I'm going to get banana, apple, or green apple. I simply can't take both, because otherwise I'm going to spend too many points. And now he just arrived here. He said, "I'll buy it for you. Tell me everything you want. Let's do this. You take the green apple, and I'll take the red apple. This way, I'll manage to have both apples." So he's going to buy there. He took the red apple, but he also took green apple. Man, you didn't need to do that. I have a little bit of point that I can spend here. Now he's going to pay for the food. He just bought the things, and he gave me my groceries. Look, thank you so much. But now you have very few points. You only have 36 points out of the 50 points you had before. He said, "I'll recover a good part of that tomorrow by telling the soldier." Now he's leaving here, and he has 5 positive points. The city system is very different, and also people who had many points lost their points. He had 9 points, and now he only has 1. He probably lied about all of that, and now everyone is going back home. Maybe it's good for me to go back too, but I have 6 positive points, so that means that I can spend that on important things. I can buy a car or clothes. I have to buy clothes today, and also I have to buy a vehicle. But can I do both? If I manage to do that, that would be amazing. So I'm arriving here to buy a new car, which will be my first car ever. It looks like this is the car seller, so I just arrived here because I want a vehicle. Show me cars that are cheap and that I can buy that cost up to 5 points. So he's coming here. This car isn't that cool. I hate pickup trucks. I want a very low car and that I can also buy. So he got this other vehicle that's really cool. Apparently, there's also this other car. There's also this car that's really cool. I want something even better. I want a sports car. This is exactly what I want. So he got this vehicle. Okay, this car looks really good. I'm coming inside here and it will be amazing to have this car for me. Okay, I definitely want it. So he got these documents that I'm going to have to sign too. Now I'll sign this and I'm simply going to get this vehicle. Now I lost 5 points and now I just got this vehicle. It's a really good car and it was actually pretty expensive, especially because it cost 5 points. But now I have a way to move around the city. I'll buy the clothes tomorrow as soon as I get my payment. So now I'm coming back here to the city and this is simply horrible. We have this path that we must follow and we must never leave here. So I'm coming here with the vehicle. I'm going to leave my car here. We who don't have a house are forbidden from leaving here when we're here in this neighborhood. And if we leave, we can lose points, which is worse than anything. Now I'm coming here to my room to sleep. I don't know why there's a guy crying there. Can you come here? I want to talk to you now. So actually, he ended up arriving and he just earned 1 point just because he came to talk to me. But tell me what's happening. You're crying because you lost points. He said, if I don't recover the points, I'll lose the house and the car tomorrow. So these are the consequences of having many negative points. Man, this is bizarre. I had no idea that this happened. But why are you randomly earning points? He said, am I? Yes, you're really earning points. I've never seen something like this happening. He's earning points literally live. Now he's coming here to sleep. I'm also coming back here because I'm really tired. And tomorrow I'm going to have to do all the things I did today. But I'm going to have to pretend that I'm happy to be able to pass the lie detector. The truth is that I'm not happy, obviously. Who would be happy in a situation as sad as mine? Now we're in another day, and today I'm going to have to work a bit more to get more points. Even my neighbor just woke up. He has 8 negative points, and now he's coming here in the front to leave the city. Seriously, we have to follow a very specific path to leave here, which in this case are these yellow lines, which is very unfair. I don't know why they do this to us, but what's happening here in the front? Somehow, he got 92 points. How is something like this possible? Yesterday he had negative points, and now he's the richest in the city. There's no one here in the city who's richer than him, but now he just arrived closer. From the looks of it, he's going to transfer points to me. Now he lost some points. I just got 10 points. Man, thank you so much for the help. And you can see that he kept earning points. Literally, he discovered an infinite points bug. I'm sure that's what happened. And now he's coming here in the front. How did he discover an infinite points bug? I really don't know. Now I'm also leaving here because I want to buy clothes. My dream is to be a bit more handsome and also have many points here in Brookhaven. Now I literally have 11 points. So I just arrived right here and I want to buy really good clothes, but I want to spend up to 5 points. He said, relax, you'll spend even less. That's even better. The more points I can save, the better. So he just arrived here and he's choosing clothes for me. I hope he chooses something really good. But now he brought me this box. Okay, I just grabbed this. Man, but what kind of clothes are these? I don't want these clothes at all. He said, you didn't specify what you wanted. I want my clothes back and I also want my points back. Okay, now I'm back with these clothes and I just got my points back. I'm never coming back here again. This is the worst store of all. Seriously, everything he did here was terrible. But now I don't know what I'm going to do about my clothes. I definitely have to buy more things, and the soldier is already waiting for people to arrive here. Okay, I just got here. I want really good clothes that match me because I want to start looking really handsome. He said, I'll choose what I would wear if I were you. Okay, just don't choose anything too weird. If you choose something horrible, I'm simply not going to wear it. He's choosing some clothes that match me. Okay, I grabbed this box. I'm actually a bit handsome. I really can't complain about the clothes I got. Okay, I'm going to give him the points. Now I lost many points, but I'm leaving happy, especially because I got everything I wanted. Finally, I'm more handsome. And now this Bugatti is coming here in the front, and he has more than 200 points. I have to come here to basically do the daily interview, otherwise I'll basically lose my daily points. So I'm coming here running, because I can't waste time, and you can see that more people are coming here. He has 67 points. That's really a lot. Both of them are very rich, and my friend is selling ice cream. Now I'm coming here running, especially because I really can't be late. And now I'm right here. This guy is looking here, and he will probably say something good. He said, you'll never be as rich as me. Man, you're talking bad about me, knowing that you're going to lose points. This is simply bizarre, because he really hates me. And now he turned back here. He just received his daily points. He only got 10 points, but he's arriving right here, especially because he wants an ice cream. And now he arrived right there. He talked bad about me. I want to see how many points he's going to lose, especially because he was a terrible person. He said, you're a terrible person, and he just lost many points. Now he has 37 points, which is still a lot. Seriously, this guy is a very bad person. He's proof that these points don't prove that you're a good person, because even with many points, he was still a terrible person to me. So now I just arrived here. I'm going to tell you everything that happened. Wait, but I'm looking back here. What I'm seeing can't be true. This guy has 1 million points. How does he have so many points? Seriously, 1 million is a number I've never seen before. He said, I cured many diseases and literally saved millions of human beings. Look, this is simply impressive. You're one of the most important people in the world. But now I arrived right here. Look, I didn't do many important things. Yesterday I talked to a guy who was crying, and then I think he got a little happier. I simply bought clothes, and I loved them, but now this turned red. Okay, I'll tell the truth. I bought clothes twice, but the first time I bought them I hated the clothes, and I simply didn't pay. Now I really told the truth, and this turned green. Do you see this? I just told the truth, but I just lost many points. You can't do this to me. I've always been a good person. Then he got up here. He said, learn to be a good person, just like that guy who already has 400 points. He's talking about this guy who has 400 points, but the soldier still doesn't know what's happening. Well, I'm going to leave here and talk to my friend. This guy is my friend. At least I think you are. He really is my friend, especially because he's taking me here in the front. He stopped at the red light. If you go through here, you lose points, but you have so many points that you can go through. It's impressive how many points he has. But I wanted to ask you to lend me something. Can you lend me some points? I promise that one day I'll give this back to you. He said, of course, especially because one day I might go to jail. It's good to keep some points with you. Look, that might be true. If one day you go to jail, I'll give the points back to you. But now he only has 1 point. What is this that you just did? You gave all your points to me. You couldn't have done that. He said, I have infinite points. You deserve a little too. You just changed my life forever. He's going back there as if this was nothing. Literally, he changed my life. Now I can finally do what I always wanted to do. I've always wanted to have a decent car and also a decent house. I don't want this simple car anymore. Actually, I want something really different. But now I'm arriving right here to talk to the soldier. I want a new house. Is there any house for sale? It looks like there's only one house. So he's coming here in the front. I'll have to follow him along this path because for now I don't have a house. house. Is it serious that this orange house is for sale? Look, this house is actually very good. But why are you looking back here? Wait, is this the house that's for sale? He said, yes, you'll have to build it. Wow, this will be harder than it looks. But I really want to buy this house. And now I lost many points. Is it serious that just this house cost 50 points? This is much more than I thought. Now a few days have passed, and I have almost 1,000 points, because that guy lent me a lot of stuff, and my house is being built. My friend Big is doing awesome work, and is building my house. He's really a great friend, because no other person wanted to help me, so I'm arriving right here to talk to him. Do you need help by any chance? He always refuses help. I don't understand why he does that, but according to him, other people get in the way more than they help. But now he just left here. Man, what happened to you? Your points simply aren't appearing. This simply doesn't make sense. He said, I woke up, and it was already like this. Did the government fix the bug, and now they're coming here to arrest you? This is a very real possibility, and now the police officer just arrived here, and he's aiming this gun in this direction. This guy is being arrested here. Tell me why he was arrested, especially because he's my friend. Then the police officer just left. He said he committed tax fraud. We still don't know how, but he manipulated the system to get infinite points. Really? The police officer found out everything. He's being taken down there. It's very sad everything that's happening to him, because I know he's not a bad person. So he entered there in the cell, and literally he's going to stay locked up here. But I'm scared, especially because all his points are literally with me. I have 999 points above my head. I can go to jail with him, especially because I have his points. Now I'm coming here in the front, because I have to refuel this car of mine. I still haven't bought the new vehicle, but I think now is the right moment to buy it. This guy has 9 negative points, and now he's refueling my car. He said, why are you scared? You're rich. You should be happy. Soon, I'll appear on television, and you'll know why I'm scared. I'm one of the guys who stole the most points in the world. Even he got scared, but I'm leaving. Now I have to go back home, but I have to plan an escape. Maybe it's a good choice for me to buy a new car. So I just arrived here. I'm coming to talk to this car seller. Here's the thing. I want a new vehicle. I want to see what is the most expensive car you have. I want something that helps me escape the police. So he grabbed these two vehicles. This is still very cheap. I want something really expensive. These two vehicles are the cheapest things I've ever seen. I have almost 1,000 points, so I want something really good. He said, I have a very special car. I think you'll like it. This Formula 1 costs 50 points. This is exactly the car I want. I will really buy it now. I got this new vehicle, and somehow I have to spend these remaining points of mine. Wait, but they're weird. For some reason, the plus symbol disappeared. I don't have negative points, and I don't have positive points. Okay, I'm a little scared of this, because I don't know what can happen, but now I'm coming here in the front, and I'm passing in front of the police station. This police officer is right here taking care of everything, and this guy has almost 1 million negative points. That's bizarre. Okay, I'm coming here to talk to him. I want to understand more or less everything that happened. So now I just entered the police station. Police officer, I need you to tell me what is going to happen to this friend of mine. He said he's going to jail, and you're going too. Wait, this can't be true. And now I'm also going to jail. Now some months have passed. I'm being brought inside here. I'll be judged now. Now I'm being taken here in the front. We are both the people in history who have the most negative points. I'm just like the scientist, except I have 1 million negative points. Okay, I'm sitting right here, and now the police officer arrived right here to talk to this judge. And by the way, he only has 3 points. I thought the judge would have way more points. He said they deserve to stay in jail, and they deserve to have 1 million negative points. Well, now it's my turn to speak. I really regret doing what I did, but I'd do it again. It's horrible the system we live in, where you're forced to do good things. You have to do good things because you're really a good person, and not because a system is forcing you. And now even he got scared. He said, are you saying that people with positive points might not be good? That's exactly what I'm saying. While we have negative points, even though we're good people, this guy who stole cars now has positive points. If even a criminal received a second chance, I think I also deserve a second chance. So he got more serious, and he grabbed the hammer of truth. He hit the hammer here on the table. He said, both are innocent and will receive financial compensation. Now I received many points, and he also received some points. Okay, this is really good. Thank you so much for the help. He's the best judge of all. Some months have passed. I'm being an honest person. I'm building my house, which is almost ready. He's also being an honest person, and he's even training. I am building a wall at my house because I know scary things are going to happen here in the city. And now my friend is coming back here. He arrived in front of me. He said, why did you do this to your house? I know things that you wouldn't like to know. One day I was sleeping until the ghost appeared. I remember that at the moment I was scared, but he seemed good. He said, we are going to invade the city this month. I need you to help us by surrendering. I remember that I was really very scared. And after that, he disappeared. That was everything that happened. And since then, I have built a lot of things. I built this giant wall, placed these 2 radars, and I'm protecting my entire house. And you should do that too. And now, he's laughing at me because he thinks I'm crazy. So he went back here in his car, and he's going back to his house. Literally, he lives right in front of here, but I think it's pretty obvious that he doesn't believe me. Everyone here in the neighborhood thinks I'm crazy, but this guy is also building a fully protected house. I think he also dreamed about these things. But now, I'm going back home, and from here, I can see all the house cameras, and I can know everything that's happening here. And for now, everything is normal, but I know that soon all of this will be different. The whole city is at risk of being destroyed if people don't believe this. But now there's a helicopter arriving here. For some reason, it's coming in front of my house. I'm going out here to see what's happening. Why did the soldier come here? Out of nowhere, he's in front of my house, and I'm coming here to talk to him. He said, "You are spreading false news to everyone. This has already reached the president. I asked you to stop. This isn't a lie. I swear that it really is true." But now he just went back inside there, and now he just closed this door, and he simply flew away. I can't believe the military came just to say this. This means that I'm really bothering them. Worst of all, I only told this to 2 people. I told this to Big and also to the mad scientist. Now it's completely night, and I'm here taking care of everything. I'm checking if there are people outside, and even this guy went back inside there. He stays in an underground submarine. But now, I'm coming back here, and for some reason the power went out. Okay, this is very weird. This means that someone is in my house. I don't know if there's someone inside here, but now, I'm going upstairs here. There really aren't people here, which is very good. This can only mean that there are people outside who are attacking the city. And now, my friend's house has no power. And for some reason, this house is on fire, and this guy is really very scared. Listen, you have to get out of there, but I think he's not hearing me. Okay, I'm going down here. I have to make him leave here immediately. After all, the city is no longer safe, so I'm leaving here carefully. And you can see that back here there's a monster. I don't know if this is a monster, an anomaly, or an entity, but I'm getting right here, and you have to get out of here. Now, he's looking at me. I know this house is on fire, and it will be destroyed, but there's something worse behind you. Literally, there's a monster right there, and now he's looking at me. He said, "Are you seeing this too?" Yes, I'm seeing this person here too. We have to get out of here now, but everything got darker. Okay, we definitely have to leave. You can see that he's starting to get closer, and he's simply scary. And now he's coming here. Okay, both of us are running here to my house. He jumped this wall, and now I jumped here too. Everything that happened here was bizarre, but he can't get in here because there's a fence. These monsters are real. And now he ended up leaving here. Everything that happened here was scary. I was right this whole time, but now it's not dark anymore. Why did this happen? But he got closer. He said, when the entity is going to attack, everything gets darker. What you said makes a lot of sense. I think that's really what's happening. And now, Big just arrived here. He said, "Did you see that the power went out?" I think that's the least of our problems. Bizarre things happen. Now, we're explaining to Big everything that happened, and I'm starting to suspect that he came here just to eat the food that I have at home. Literally, he's eating all of this. He said, if ghosts existed, I would have seen them. I swear they really exist, and I'm really not joking. But now Big really ended up leaving. But as soon as he left, everything got dark. Literally, it got dark out of nowhere, which is very weird. The city doesn't get dark randomly. Actually, this happens when the ghost is attacking. Even he arrived here. Big, I don't think you should go out now. Finally, he saw this monster. He even grabbed the flashlight, and you can see that there's a monster right in front. He's terrifying. Now, he turned back there, and he ran away. Dude, maybe it's better if we go back too. But now we're coming here to the front, and this monster is exactly here. This is simply scary. Now, he's getting closer, but he disappeared. You saw what happened, right? When he left, everything went back to normal, and there was no more of that weird fog. He said, so it's confirmed. If the city gets dark out of nowhere, it's because the ghost is near. Yes, you're really right. But I wonder, where is Big? I'm coming here to find out where he hid. From what it looks like, he ended up disappearing. He must have gone up here. Okay, I'm coming up here too because I want to see where he is. He must be very scared. Okay, I'm getting up here, but he's not here. Big, where are you? But from what it looks like, he's right here. And Big is very scared. Calm down. Don't be afraid. In this house, we will protect ourselves. He said, can you lower that item? It's dangerous. Okay, sorry, but he grabbed this flashlight and he handed it to me. Okay, thank you. This will be much better to find these ghosts and also to light up the house. But the power in my friend's house ended up coming back. And you can see that the power in my house also came back. Why did this happen? But from what it looks like, now it's finally getting daylight. This is good because now we're free from these ghosts. But now we have a much more important mission. Attention everyone, I have a warning. From today on, you all live here and you're going to help me build a base. This will be the most protected house of all against these ghosts that are appearing. He said, what should we do to protect the base? And my friend said, can I take a day off? Calm down. There are many questions. I will answer them one by one. You will help with the maintenance of the fences that I placed around the entire house. He understood that and went back there. And he's taking care of the fences. So, my friend ended up arriving here and you don't have a day off because this is not a job. This right here is our survival. We have to build the best base of all. And you are going to help me do this while he takes care of the maintenance. So, I'm putting fences in places that were broken, and this friend of mine is checking if any other place was broken. Unfortunately, this happens. This part was destroyed when that house caught fire. Great! I think like this it's already very good. And now, I'm putting wooden planks here on the windows. And even this friend of mine ended up arriving here. He said, why are you doing this? This here is our plan B. If by any chance they break the fences, there will still be the wooden planks to protect us. And you can see that he's scared. We have to have several several plans in case things don't work out. And he started putting wooden planks here too. This is very important. So I went back to doing my work. I can't stop doing this at all. Now a few hours passed, and there are several wooden planks here on the windows that protect us from these ghosts. You did a great job. Our windows are protected, and he's taking care of the door here, because if any ghost appears, we will be able to defend ourselves. And now let's check the cameras. This literally is everything we can see at the moment, but I think we are so safe that we can sleep in here. And now, he's looking back here, but you can see that he's really very tired. Okay, I'm coming back here. Look, you can sleep a little. Actually, it's better that you go sleep now. He said, I can't. We have to protect ourselves against the ghosts. Actually, this is an order. I want you to go to sleep now. And then, tomorrow you come back with more energy. So he understood that, and now he's coming here to the rooms to simply sleep here. This here is the best room of all. There are many wooden planks on the windows because that one is my room. And now even Big got up. He said, can I go sleep too? I'm very sleepy. I think everything really is fine. You can sleep upstairs. You can see that he ended up getting very happy. And now my friend is coming here to sleep. So he's going up here and arrived in my room. I didn't expect that he was going to stay in my room. I expected that, actually, he would stay in one of the other rooms because there are several other beds here. But from what it looks like, he's playing here on the laptop. But he's really very bad. Dude, I've never seen a person playing this game so badly like this. You are the worst player of all. And now, for some reason, the power went out. Okay, I'm coming here armed to see if everything here is fine. Well, it looks like everything here is normal. I'm literally watching the house, and we are totally protected inside here. It's really very hard for ghosts to come here. I'm coming here to the front, but everything got dark. I don't know why, but out of nowhere everything got dark. This means that there's a ghost nearby. I'm coming to see this. From what it looks like, he's coming right here, and now he's breaking this fence. Dude, you can't do this. I'm shooting here, but he doesn't leave. And now that he broke this, he's coming inside here. Okay, this was scary. He simply broke the fence we built, and now it looks like he's coming right here. He's trying to break this door. Look inside here. You are not going to get in. I shot here on the ground, and finally he ended up leaving. Good thing I have this weapon. But now, Big came down here. He said, stop shooting. I'm trying to sleep. Is it serious that you didn't even ask yourself what could be happening down here? And now he disagreed. There's a monster out here. Okay, I'm looking for where he is. I think I'm going to go out here. I have to leave here to find out what's happening. But from what it looks like, he already left here. He's not here outside anymore, which is really very good. And after some time, everything went back to normal. That fog ended up disappearing. Okay, I removed this fence, and now I'm leaving. Just look at what happened here. Big also ended up coming out. All of this is destroyed. So he's looking here. He said, boss, permission to be scared. Obviously you have permission, and now he's very scared. My friend is simply going crazy. We can't waste time, and we have to rebuild this because they can come back at any moment. It would be good if you help me too. Now the two of us are fixing this. Great, this is already very good. Now you can go back to sleep. Finally, he jumped up here, and for some reason, he thinks he's in the army. So now he's coming here. Now it's a little later, and something's changed here at the base. I put this yellow fence to help us. I just didn't put it in this part because, from time to time, I leave here with my car. Wait, but what's happening? This entire place is on fire. How is something like this happening? I wonder who was the person who did this. And now, he left here, and you can see that he's very scared. This entire house is on fire. And now the owner of the house ended up arriving here, and for some reason, he's looking at us. Calm down. It wasn't me who did this. So he came closer. He said, so who would do something like this? I don't know, but you should be careful because my friend is up here with this sniper. Finally, this guy saw this. He got even more scared, and finally he dropped this sword. He was really going to fight me. Now I'm going back inside here. Everything that happened was very weird. I'm not worried about the guy who threatened me. I'm worried about this house that's on fire. What could have happened for this house to catch fire? Apparently out of nowhere. But now, it's time to get the corn. Great! I'm getting even more corn. I'm getting this leftover here. I grabbed too much corn. I put everything here in the front. We have enough corn to eat for the entire month. But he's looking here because apparently there's a car coming here. This guy looks crazy. He looks completely crazy. And he's coming here to the front. I'm armed to avoid problems. But now, he's coming back here. And he's passing in front of our house. But we are dangerous. We are the most dangerous people of all. I'm sure he's scared. So he left here. He said, did you see my brother? He has the immortality potion that I'm looking for. Do you happen to know his brother? And he disagreed. Look, we don't know who your brother is, but he must be around the city. So he understood that, and he ended up leaving. But Big arrived here. He said, your brother is at the laboratory. So he understood that, and now he's coming here to the laboratory, but he has to be careful. This laboratory can be unsafe, but a person arrived right here, who apparently is his brother, and now he's laughing, and he grabbed the green liquid. Dude, this liquid literally glows. He said, now we will be the immortal brothers. This is really very weird. I didn't even know that there were people living there. nowhere. Meanwhile, my friend is watching the entire city. Big, do you think this is efficient? You are simply spinning like that. This is very weird. He said, this helps me see everything that happens in the city. Okay, if you think this is working, it's good that you continue. I'm starting to realize that I possibly have the worst team of all. We are trying to watch television, but I doubt that this will turn on. But he got up. He said, is there by any chance a television satellite here? Of course not. Nowadays, I watch television on the internet, and even he is disappointed. I didn't understand this. Now he's installing a satellite here. Finally, we have a satellite, and now the two of us are watching television. This finally turned on. And now you can see that there's a journalist appearing here. He said, there is a haunting happening all over the world. All cities have ghosts. So this is not happening only here. It seems that it's not just my city that's being destroyed. It seems that actually, it's the whole world that is going through a complicated situation. Now many days have passed. It may not seem like it, but we've been here for literally months. We placed new radars and built this helipad to be rescued. And we also got new weapons. Wait, it looks like my friend's house is on fire. I got up here. This is happening out of nowhere. I'm coming here to check this. How did his house catch fire out of nowhere? And now, even he's arriving here to see this a little better. Dude, this is really very weird. And now, this is being completely destroyed. There's no way to save your house anymore. I think this is the end of this house. And you can see that he's really very scared. Dude, you can stay calm. Everything for now is fine. But now, this monster ended up leaving, and he simply disappeared. How is something like this possible? I thought he didn't appear during the day. And now, my friend jumped the wall, and he's coming to see what happened to his house. His house disappeared. Dude, don't go alone, because this place obviously is not safe. He said, how many soldiers are going to rescue us? Dude, I simply don't know. And now, even he arrived here, but for some reason everything turned red. I don't know what's happening in here. But now, he just left here and fell on the ground. And now his brother also left and simply just fell on the ground. Okay, we have to go there to rescue these people. I don't know what possibly happened, but all of them are down. He said, I'll take them to a safe place. Look at what happened. Okay, we're coming here very carefully. We have to know what really ended up happening here. And you can see that there's a lot of destruction. Now smoke started coming out. Dude, this smoke is harmful. It will make us sleep. He said, let's look for masks. They surely have that here. Okay, I'm looking for that. Okay, we're like this. I think for now, we're safe. Both of us are fine. He's coming here to try to find out what ended up happening. Meanwhile, I'm coming here to this other part to see what ended up happening. Wait, what is this? There's literally a monster in here. Wait, if there's a monster here, and there are several other cages that are open, did monsters escape from here? He arrived here running. He said, we have to leave. It's too late. Okay, let's go. I'm going to record this. But what is this here in front? Okay, let's get out of here. I'm coming back here, and we have to leave here now. And now he appeared right there. Dude, I'm seeing you. It's the same monster that was chasing us. And now, finally, we got out of here. Everything here is very different. There's a white fog that appears during the day when they're attacking us. Dude, we have to leave here now. It's really too late. He said, let's go to your base. It's the only safe place in the city. Okay, let's go. Now all of us are coming here to hide here at my base. This really must be the safest place. After all, everything is completely protected. I'm living in a very unfair city, because while I live in this very weird neighborhood, there are people who live in this amazing neighborhood, but unfortunately I can't go inside here, because you have to pass through the border. Unfortunately, we're not allowed in there. All of this because we're poor, but now I'm coming here to eat, especially because I'm very hungry. This is incredible. He said, why don't you work with us? We're building a house. Surprisingly enough, I've already tried to do that. I had explained to him everything he needed to know, but he didn't let me enter the neighborhood, and since that time, I was so sad that I decided to never return there again. And he said, try again. It doesn't hurt to try. I think you're right. Even this guy ended up getting up, and he's coming here to have breakfast too. We all live here together, and even he got up too. All of us here are poor. Unfortunately, we have no money for anything. I hope that one day everyone here becomes rich, but now I'm going to follow him, especially because I want to enter this neighborhood. So he came here in the vehicle, and now let's go. I really want to see if he's going to accept me entering here. It would be really amazing if I could enter here. So I just arrived at the border, and this police officer got up to talk to me. Can I go inside here? So he came closer and simply refused. But why can't I enter here? I'm a great person, and even then you don't let me enter here. I'm sure I'd do a great job working here. He said, unfortunately there's no space for everyone. I doubt that this is really true, especially because even my friend managed to enter here. So now he opened the border, and now he's coming here to work. He's building an amazing house, and I know that you lied to me. The reason I can't enter here is because I'm poor, correct? And even then he disagrees. How is that not the reason? Dude, you have to tell me the reason, so that I can finally improve. He said, we who are police officers can see people score, so I gain points if I work, and now he agreed. Now everything makes more sense. Now I understand why there are people who are in the neighborhood, and also why why there are people who are not in the neighborhood. I have to work urgently. Okay, I went back home, and now I'm going to have to get some of my money. I'm getting my money. I believe this is already enough. With this money, I'm going to buy clothes, and I will finally start working. So I think any job is already welcome. So now I'm coming here to buy clothes. Maybe being a police officer is a great choice, because then I can see people score. Or even working here at the market can be a great choice. But I'm going to focus on what I must do right now, which is precisely to buy clothes. This is the clothing store. I want clothes to work and finally get a decent job, because I don't want to live in this neighborhood anymore. He said, I know exactly what you're looking for. You want a lawyer suit? I don't know if I want to be a lawyer, but a lawyer suit is definitely great. So now he's coming here, and he's looking for the suit. So now he brought me this box. I hope there's something interesting here. Okay, this is actually interesting. I look a bit like a lawyer, so you can take this money. Okay, he took it, but this car of mine isn't very good. Unfortunately, I can't change cars, because I don't even have money for that. I'm going to have to work a little more now. A few hours passed. I'm telling this guy to hire me. I simply want to work in the market, especially because if I worked here, I'd get amazing things, and one more person ended up refusing. Dude, why can't I get a job? He said, you look like a lawyer. I don't want lawyers in my market to sue me later. I'm literally not a lawyer, but now I'm leaving here, and again I couldn't get a job, but I'm seeing something different arriving here. It looks like the military are coming here to the city, which is very different, and they're landing over there. Okay, I have to see what's happening, because this is very new. I've never seen the military coming to the city. Something terrible must have happened, but now even the police officer ended up coming back here. He has to see what the military want. I'm coming here to simply observe this secretly. I have to see everything that's happening there, and it looks like my friend is working here. He's been working for a few hours, and he already built a good part of the house. But won't the military guy get out of here? It looks like he's going to leave, especially because the propeller stopped spinning, and the military literally just arrived here. It looks like something very serious is going to happen to the city for the military to have arrived here. He said, starting tomorrow, there will be no more police officers here. Everyone will be military. Okay, this is worse than it looks. That means that starting tomorrow, I won't have the chance to enter this neighborhood anymore. There are already several radars here in the neighborhood, but once the military arrive here, everything will get even harder. Apparently, the military are already leaving, and now he's simply flying and leaving the city of Brookhaven. I have 24 hours to get positive points before everything gets worse, but now the police officer is coming back here. I know you can't say this, but tell me at least once how many points I have. He said, you have 90 negative points. To enter the neighborhood, you only need 1 positive point. And if I work, how many points do I get? He said, 1 point per month. It would take 90 months to be able to come to the neighborhood. This is humanly impossible. There's no way I can work 90 months just to come to the neighborhood. Now finally my friend is coming back here. He's going to come back here to our house, which is actually everyone's house. So we're coming back here. And there's another person who's also coming back, which is exactly this other resident here from the neighborhood. Okay, I'm going to park my car exactly here. Big, I have terrible news. I have to work 90 months just to be able to come to the neighborhood. He said, you're going to work, right? Actually, I'm not. I noticed that there's a house for sale, so there are no people living there. And now he understood what I'm going to do, but I'm going to leave that for later. Later, I'm going to invade that neighborhood, and I'm going to live there even without permission. He said, you can't do that. It's illegal. What they're doing to us is what should be considered illegal. But now that everyone is sleeping, literally everyone is here. I'm waiting for it to be dawn to finally escape. Now it's a little later, and now it's time to leave here. Goodbye everyone. I never want to come back to this neighborhood again. I'm going to leave behind a house, and even this car of mine. I can't take anything with me. I'm going to pretend I'm walking, but now I'm simply going to enter here. I'm going to have to climb this wall very carefully, because it's very slippery, and now I'm going to have to crouch. I don't know if there are people here. Apparently, there's one person patrolling, which in this case is this military guy. He's patrolling the whole city, because he has to check if everything is normal, and now he's already coming back here. Now that he's coming back, it's the perfect moment for me to come here to the house. There has to be a door back here. It's not possible that this house doesn't have a door. Okay, I finally found the entrance, and I'm coming here very carefully. I simply managed to open this. Okay, this is very good. Now I close this door, but I have to be very careful, because soon he's going to pass by here again, and apparently he's going to do that now. Okay, I have to come here running. He literally almost saw me. Luckily, I'm hidden. I discovered terrible things. First of all, I can't stay in this entire house. I can't stay near the windows at all. I have to find a very specific place to hide. And now I'm sleeping. Finally, we're in another day, and this friend of mine is already working here. I built the perfect base. Here in this room of mine, there's literally everything I need. There's food and television, and if I need something to defend myself, there's literally this sword here to defend me against enemies. But this room is still very easy to access. I need my friend's help. He's right there, but he doesn't want to help me. He simply knows that I'm here, but he doesn't want to come here at all. He knows that he can have many problems if he talks to me. And now there's a military guy coming here. I don't know what he's doing up here, but he just arrived here, and for some reason, this military guy came here too. I don't know what's happening, but they're coming up here, and the military guys are building something. I don't know what they're doing, but now it's the perfect moment for Big to come here. Big, you have to come here. So he got up, and he's seeing if the military guy is there. Now that he noticed that the military guy left here, he's finally coming here to help me, which is very good. Now he's arriving here in my new house, which actually isn't even mine. You can climb up here. I promised that I wouldn't go down there. So now he's climbing up here through this ladder. I'm never going down there, because if I go down there, I can be seen. Big, you're a great builder. I need help. I need a fake wall right here, because one day people will come in this house. I need need them to not notice that I'm here. He said, even if someone lives here, you don't intend to leave? Exactly. I'm never leaving here because I simply love this place. But now they're coming down here and they're arriving exactly here. I don't know what's happening for them to be building new borders. This is much more bizarre than it looks. But I want you to build a fake wall right over there. Now he finally started the construction. While he's building, there's a car arriving right here, which is my neighbor's. He seems to be a really cool neighbor, and he also has a lot of money. So much that he has a house in the hardest neighborhood to have a house. He said, this is the best I can do with the resources I have. You simply saved me. Now I can live here forever. And now he's already going back here, before it's too late, because apparently the military guys are coming back. Okay, I'm going to enter the secret passage. And now literally, I live in this neighborhood. They'll never know that. I have a private bathroom, but only now I noticed another problem that this house has. There are literally 2 entrances in my room. I hadn't noticed that before. I closed one of the entrances, but the other one is still here. Several hours passed, and I'm super tired because I spent the whole day building. I put this decoration to disguise this wall. I also made this very beautiful art. Surprisingly enough, everything turned out very good so that nobody enters my room. And now it's time to eat pizza because I'm very hungry. I don't know if I'm going to handle staying here for a long time. My friend is almost finishing this house, and now he's coming back home. And these 2 military guys built another border. They made several borders here in the neighborhood so that nobody enters here without permission, but I don't think this will work. Now he ended up leaving. Even with these borders, I managed to enter their neighborhood, and they don't even know that. But now I'm watching television, and this journalist appeared, because it's been a long time since I saw television. He said, there's a fugitive in Brookhaven. He wears a brown suit and purple hair. He's literally talking about me. This is much worse than it looks. Now everyone here in the neighborhood knows about me. But now a few days have passed. I can't stand being here anymore. I'm really starting to go crazy. Unfortunately, there's a lot of dirt on the floor. I couldn't clean these things because I can't leave here. I'm kind of trapped inside here. I can't leave at any moment. People are coming every day to this house to try to buy it. And now another person is arriving here. He's going to see this house and then he'll leave. I'm sure of that. Now this military guy came here and finally opened this gate. So he just entered here. It looks like he arrived here to see this house. So he just arrived here. He said, this house is very cheap. I'll show you how it is. So now he's going upstairs to show this house. And he's also coming here. But I think he's very rich. It doesn't even make sense for the military guy to say that this house is cheap. He has a Rolls Royce. So if he wants, he can buy whatever house he wants. Now he saw the entire house. He said, I want to also see the blue mansion. One more person is going to see my house. And don't ask me how I have this popcorn machine here. I simply have it. Okay, I'm coming here to the front. At least my bathroom is amazing. I literally have a house inside another house. But now both of them are arriving here to see this house. Both of them are coming here. I'm starting to think that this guy is going to buy this house. This is much worse than it looks, especially because I'm literally inside here. I grabbed food from the fridge, and now they're going upstairs to see what is up here. He's seeing these arts. I made all of this. I think this one is my masterpiece. What did he think about this? He said, I thought the arts were very good. I want to buy. This is the worst thing that could have happened, but at least he spoke well about my arts. But now I'm relaxing in the bathtub. I have this space to live in, which is already very good. It's better than having nothing, like back when I lived in that neighborhood. And now 3 months have passed, and many things changed. I'm starting to get crazier every day that passes. So much that I put these wooden boards so that nobody enters here, and this place is dirtier than ever. I put wooden boards on everything. I don't know how he didn't notice that I'm here inside. He's currently watching television, and now a friend of his arrived here. I know a lot about this person, but I'm starting to think it's better if I come back here. I don't know what they did with my car. Who was the person that crashed my car into the light pole? But both of them are looking here in the front, and now he's staring at him. He said, your house is bigger than you think. There's something hidden there. Dude, you can't believe that, but I think he's actually believing it. They're literally going to enter here. It's really just a matter of time. Now they're already breaking these furniture, which now fell here on the floor. They also want to break this wall. Okay, I have to get out of here. Literally, they broke this. And now he's looking back here, and you can see that he's very scared. I still don't know how I'm going to get out of here. But now he's calling the police. Okay, I have to get out of here now. They managed to break this wall, but I have to leave through the front door. So I'm coming here, but it's locked. Dude, you can't do this to me. He said, is it my fault for buying a house that a crazy guy was hiding in? Thinking that way, I think you're actually right. I think I apologize for living here in your house. I just wanted to know what it's like to live in this neighborhood, which is an impossible neighborhood to live in if you don't have money. And now many military guys are coming here. This is terrible. The worst part is that there are even helicopters. It's just a matter of time until I go to jail. Okay, I'm going to get out of here running, but I don't know where I'm going. I can't open this door anymore. I'm simply going to go to jail. But he came right here, and he unlocked the door. Okay, I don't know why he did that, but thank you very much. Now I'm escaping. I'm escaping here very carefully. I really don't understand why he did that. He helped me, even though I literally lived in his house for months, and now all of them are right here. They're waiting for me to leave the house, and there's a helicopter up here that will see me. Okay, I have to get out of here. For now, I'm hidden here in the bushes, so that the helicopter that's here doesn't see me. I'm having a lot of difficulty because I can't get out of here. Maybe I can come to this house, which is exactly the house that my friend built. And now the helicopter is landing. It just arrived right here to help with this. And now one of the military guys is coming here. He's entering here with that shield, and more people are coming here too. Really, I'm very scared. And now he's going upstairs because he wants to see if I'm here. He's seen all the destruction that I left behind. He doesn't know if I'm here. That's why he's coming holding a shield. And now he grabbed a weapon. Now the other military guy arrived there. He said he must already be escaping. And that's exactly what I'm doing. I'm escaping back here. And it's only this way that I'm finally going to be able to leave the city. So I'm coming here. I need to leave here. I'm going to have to go down here and escape running. So that's what I'm doing. But the military guy arrived. Okay, this is terrible because now he's coming after me. I'm trying to escape, but I think it's kind of obvious that there's no way to escape. He's already aiming that weapon. Okay, I raised my hands. He said, look what you did. You'll be arrested and never again have the chance to live in that neighborhood. It was impossible to change life the normal way. I tried and I managed to have a minimally good life. Since then I'm stuck in here. I think today will be my trial because he finally got up and now he's coming here to release me. So really, this is my trial. I'm being taken right here in the front. Dude, I'm sure I'm going to be arrested for a long time. There's no way to escape this. There's simply nothing I can do. So we arrived right here. I'm being taken right in this part and now he's going to take me here. Okay, I'm coming inside here and now I just arrived at the trial. So I'm going to have to sit right here. The judge will decide how long I will stay in prison. Now a person arrived here. Is this seriously my lawyer? Big simply became my lawyer. I wasn't expecting this. Now I'm really sure that I'm going to spend my whole life in jail. Many hours passed. Everyone here is very tired and now it's his turn to speak. He said, I forgive him for invading my house. Honestly, I thought it was creative. He forgave me for everything I did. So he grabbed the hammer of truth and now he's going to decide if I'm innocent or guilty. And now he's hitting here on the table. He said, Wheelix has been forgiven for what he did and from today on he has one positive point. What is that above my head? My friend has the number 7 above his head. The police officer has the number 10 and they also have numbers above their heads. He said, everyone has that. You just didn't have access to the system. Okay, this really explains a lot. He's trying to come into the neighborhood, but the military guy can't let him enter. Really, he ended up refusing because he has 87 negative points. And now he just came back down here. Now a few days passed and I'm living in my friend's house until I finally managed to buy a new house. And one more person wants to come here to the neighborhood. He had to refuse again. He's really not happy and ended up leaving. It would be very fair if everyone here could see the points they have above their heads. We're watching television, but for some reason Bob's cousin appeared here, and from the looks of it he's really rich. Bob's cousin simply has 100 points. He said, I stole to get where I am, and even this player got scared. When it's daytime, everything is normal, and the city is even safe. But when it becomes nighttime, horrible things start to happen. So whenever it's daytime, we take the opportunity to modify our house and even get food. But now I'm coming here to modify my house, which is being completely built here in Brookhaven. He said, you should help me here, because it's difficult. Are you sure? The military will arrive soon. He stopped working, and he agreed with me. Okay, I'm going to help him build my house, especially because this is really important. Now a few hours have passed. People who were training went out to talk to the military. I also have to see that, because this is very important. If I don't arrive to talk to the military, I'm simply going to lose a lot of things. Even this guy left from there, and now he's leaving his base. Everyone here has to talk to the military. I think I'd better go now. Big, I know that you want to finish this today. I also know that this is my house, but we have to go there because the military only comes once a day. So if we don't go, we're simply going to lose a lot of things. So he's looking here. He said, go there. I'm going to finish this house today. Okay, I'm going to try to get the resources for you too. So now I'm coming here, and the military will arrive soon. So for that, all of us are coming here. Even this millionaire left home, and he has an amazing car even in the apocalypse. Even this being the end of the world. This millionaire is showing off a lot. Okay, I just arrived here with the other players. I'm coming here to wait for the military to arrive. And that millionaire is also coming here. He's really very rich. And now finally the military is arriving here. They come in important helicopters. And now he's turning exactly here because he's going to bring resources to the city. This is really important. So finally this door is coming down. He said, go to the line now. All of us are coming here running, but I arrived here first. Okay, I was very lucky. Now all of them are here in the line, and I'll be the first to receive resources. Look, I have a special request for you. My friend stayed building my house. Can I get his resource too? I'm going to get the box, then I'll deliver it to him. He said, obviously not. If he wants the resources, he must come get them. Okay, this is not very good, but finally I received my box. Here there are several resources, so I'm leaving. I'm going to have to wait here because I have to see if he has warnings. He always has something to say. Now he also received this box. He simply crouched to say thank you, and now he went back here behind. After a few hours, all of us got boxes. So finally he arrived here, and he has a warning to say. He said, from today on, the market will be closed because of serious problems. I can't believe this is happening, but the market really is closed, and we can't see here anymore. This is simply absurd because I always came here to get these fruits. I wonder what ended up happening. It's not possible that this is so serious for them to close the entire market, although there's this green thing here on the floor, which is very weird. And now he went back into the helicopter and is simply going to fly away. I really wanted to go where he's going because they live in another city, and there it's much better than here. so he just left here. But now I'm going back here in my vehicle. Meanwhile, other people are going back on foot. He's going to his house and is going back happy because he got resources. Meanwhile, this other guy is also leaving here, but now he just arrived here. He said, do you want to go out at night to see what really happens? The problem is that I know what's at night. There are monsters and also horrible people. I guarantee you that you don't want to go out at night. Now he finally understood that and he's going back there to his car. There are people here in the city who don't understand how bad the night is. Now it's getting dark and I think it's better to go back home and simply sleep a little and also protect our house. And now he went back to his house too. This guy is very weird because he didn't protect his house. It seems that he started to protect his house. I didn't expect that, but now I'm coming home and by the looks of it my friend finished building my house. Seriously, this is simply amazing. So he just arrived here. Dude, you built a house for me. I don't know how you finished this so fast, but I have to protect this house immediately. He said, it's better if you stay in my house tonight. There are a few minutes left before it becomes night. This is true. It's almost nighttime. I have to sleep in his house, so I'm going to take this car back here. He has to open the garage. Perfect. He's opening that. And now I'm going to leave my car right here. I'm really scared of the night. This is the most dangerous moment of all. Okay, I arrived here. He's going to lock this door. Perfect. He locked that. He's going to put wood here on the door while he takes care of that part. I'm coming here behind. I think maybe it would be good to put wood here too, because these monsters can enter here inside. So he came here and he handed me the hammer. Look, thank you. I'm going to do this job. We have to be very careful with everything that's happening. This is looking great. My friend is also putting wood right in this part. Okay, let's watch television before it basically becomes night, because as soon as it becomes night, we're not going to be able to watch television anymore. And now this journalist just appeared here, and once again he has something to say. He said, attention, from today on it will be mandatory that you do not communicate with people. Why did he say that? Big, I can't talk to you anymore, so we're not going to talk anymore. This might be dangerous, and maybe that's why we're going through all of this here in the city. And he agreed with me, so he went back here behind to see the night appearing. Okay, I also want to see that. Okay, I'm going to go upstairs, especially because upstairs there's a much better place to see the night appearing. And now I'm observing this. It's literally becoming night, and now we are in the most dangerous moment of the day. Now that it's night, nothing is safe anymore, and I'd better get away from the window. Now even the house lights went out. Actually, the lights of the entire neighborhood went out. All the houses are without lights. Even that secret base and the millionaire's house. This is really terrible. Okay, I got this candle and I'm going down here, especially because I want to see if my friend is okay. And he's hiding here. He said, we can't communicate. Get out of here. If the military asks, we're going to say that we're brothers. We're not brothers, but we're going to pretend that we are so we can communicate. And he agreed with that. But now he arrived here at the window. Maybe it's smart for us to leave here. Look, let's go upstairs without that candle you're holding. So I'm coming here. Seriously, I'm really scared of all of this. At night, horrible things happen. So he's coming here into his room, and now he's going to sleep. Meanwhile, I'm arriving in this part to see everything that's happening. But for now, nothing too serious is happening. Actually, there's a person passing here. This person is not a real human being. He's one of the monsters. There are several monsters here in the city, and this one that's coming right here is another monster from the city. He entered my house before I entered. Not even I know what's inside there. That monster knows before I know. Okay, I grabbed this camera to record him, but I can't see him. It really looks like he disappeared, but I'm seeing something different here. I don't know what that is, but it looks like another monster. Okay, it's better if I get out of here. I have to tell this to my friend. Dude, I just saw a monster. He said, I also saw one at my window. Wait, I'm coming here to see that. And there really is a monster here, and it's almost climbing here. And now it fell. Again, it arrived. We have to call the military. It's only them who can save us. And now it arrived again. It's literally right here. Okay, I'm going to call the military now because what's happening is bizarre. Soon they will arrive here to save us from everything that's happening. There are monsters in every part, and now finally the military is arriving here. They literally just arrived to rescue us. So he's going down there. Okay, I want to see them fighting. He literally arrived right here, and there's already a monster back here that he's aiming at that monster, and now it disappeared. That monster left from here, but that military didn't notice. Military, be careful. Now he's looking here. There's a monster coming in your direction. So he saw that, and finally it disappeared. Dude, you really saved me. Thank you very much. But there's a third monster here that you still didn't find. It has a mask, and it's up here. And now even he got scared. He said, come down here now. You must leave this house immediately. Okay, I'm coming here to call my friend, who is now already here. The military is calling us outside. I think it's better if we go. According to him, it's no longer safe to stay in this house. So both of us are going down here, but the door is locked. But we can leave through the garage. So we're arriving right here. But where's the military? He simply isn't here anymore. I swear he was here, but he disappeared. Where did he go? And by the way, who was it that took the military? Dude, it's better to go back home now because there's something worse than monsters coming here. There are literally criminals coming here, and now we closed the gate. We're very lucky that we closed that in time. These criminals are worse than the monsters. Now he saw this helicopter. I hope he doesn't take that because it's the military's, and soon he's coming back. But he just went back inside, and now he's coming here in the front looking for more people. This guy basically steals the money and also all the person's resources. We have to deal with monsters and also anomalies. Now the entire day has passed, and finally the house lights came back. Okay, this is great. Everything is back to normal, and now I'm going downstairs to eat because I'm hungry. and it looks like he's eating the hot dog. You can't eat that for breakfast. This is much worse than it looks. He said, I think that's the least of my problems. Yeah, maybe you're really right. Now finally he's breaking this wood, and we're going to be able to leave this house. Okay, I left here, and this helicopter is still in this part. I don't know what happened to the military, but this definitely isn't good, because he simply disappeared. I'm coming here to see if I can fly this helicopter, but I'm a little scared, because this is very dangerous. But now I'm flying. Okay, it's actually quite easy to fly, and now I'm coming here in the front. I'm going to leave this helicopter here in the backyard, because this may be useful in the future. Maybe one day we'll need this. We just don't know exactly when. He said, let's get the resources before it becomes night again. And you're really right, and it's better if we hurry, because almost everyone got the resource. Even Bob got that, and soon they're going to leave. I have to arrive here before it's too late, so now I'm coming here running, because I can't lose this. I just arrived here, and we're going to leave here now. My friend is coming here on top of the car. Okay, let's go like this, because we can't waste time. Now I'm arriving here in the front, and there are people leaving from here. Calm down, this can't be true. It looks like the helicopter ended up leaving. It literally left from here and left us without resources. This is much worse than it looks, because now we don't have food anymore. And you can see that now my friend is very scared. He said, what are we going to do? We don't have food anymore. We're simply going to be without food. But now 2 people just arrived here. He said, we're going to share the resources with you, as long as you give us that car. And he said, it's a great deal. Do you agree? Of course not. I'm not going to give my car just to get that. My car is worth much more than food. It's for my family. I'm never going to give this car to you. So the 2 ended up leaving. I think I made the right decision, and he simply disagrees. But now let's go back home. The only place where I can get resources is in the market, but it's completely closed, and it's impossible to enter inside because the door is locked. I think what they're doing is very unfair, but now he left. Dude, you shouldn't be coming here to the market because it's dangerous. But he entered this door. My friend is a genius. Okay, I'm coming here too, because he can't get any food. Most things here are spoiled, like the bananas themselves, the pizzas, and maybe the ice cream. Just get things that aren't spoiled, and that you can see the expiration date. We've been here in the market for a few hours. I'm looking for things that aren't expired, and my friend is also doing that, but there's nothing. Everything here in the market is expired and literally spoiled. But now he arrived with this chocolate. Is it serious that this isn't expired? He said, it's the only thing in the entire market that we can still eat. This is a little weird, but it's better than nothing. At least we can eat chocolate. Now I'm coming here to the front to get this chocolate too. It's actually very good. It's good to eat chocolate once in a while. Now I'm coming back here to my car. But where is it? My car that was here disappeared. It's not in this part anymore. Dude, I'm thinking he stole my car. And can you stop eating chocolate? We're going through a very serious situation. They literally stole my car. He said, we have to get it back, but only after I eat this chocolate and the other sweets that are in the market. I can't believe you're going to do that. He really prefers to eat the chocolate than help me. Don't worry, I'm going alone on this, and I'm going to get my car back. They can't just get my car like it's theirs. This is really very wrong. Okay, I just arrived here, and by the looks of it, my car is here flipped over. How did they do this to my car? And now he arrived right here, aiming this gun in my direction. You have to give me my car back now. He said, if not, what are you going to do? Well, the military arrived here. Just know that they're my friends, so it's better if you give this car back. And now the military just arrived here. Finally, he opened this gate, and now he's going to give this car back to me. Look, thank you very much for that. I want you to flip this car back over, especially because it's flipped. He's almost managing to do that, and he did it. Look, thank you very much. And now the military arrived here too. But the truth is that I didn't call him here. He said, where's the millionaire? He didn't answer our messages. Apparently, he came here because of the millionaire, and not because of me. But now I'm leaving. I already got what I wanted, and he's mad at me, especially because he was tricked. But now I'm leaving. I'm returning to my friend's house. It's really good to be back here, especially because I managed to get this car back. But now I arrived right here, and the military is going there in the front to check if that guy is at home. Now that he talked about that, I'm remembering that I never saw the millionaire again. I have the impression that he disappeared, and the military is going to check that. He went upstairs to make sure that he disappeared, but I hope the millionaire is okay, because he's a good person, and this guy is boxing. He literally trains all day. Even I'm coming here to see that. He has an entire gym, which is very good, but this gym doesn't even make much sense, because it's safe and unsafe at the same time, because it has these fences that make it safer, but it has these random entrances that make it less safe. Now I went back home, and we're watching television, but now it's showing my neighbor's house. By the looks of it, the house is being closed, so he really disappeared. This is much worse than it looks. And now this journalist appeared here. He has something important to say on television. He said, if you see a monster with a mask, run immediately. I literally saw that monster last night, and now Big is making food. He must not have seen that. He really doesn't know what happened. He's even confused. Our neighbor literally disappeared, and his house is interdicted. Maybe it's better if we leave the city, because I can't stand living here anymore. This place is simply terrible, and it looks like he got more serious. He said, we have a helicopter. Let's get our resources that are hidden, and let's leave. I don't have hidden resources. Do you by any chance have that? But he arrived right here. He opened this door, and here there are many boxes. Dude, that's a lot of resources. I don't even know how you got all of that. Okay, we got some boxes, and we're going to take them here to the helicopter. We have to prepare for the trip. Okay, I think we're ready to go. So now finally we're flying, and now we're finally leaving the city. But I can't see many things. But now I'm coming here in the front. As soon as I find the beach, I'm going to have to go straight to a very distant place. Perfect, we found the beach, and now we just have to go straight. I literally can't turn the helicopter, and we're finally going to arrive on the other island. But I'm really scared, because I don't know how to fly this properly. And now we arrived somewhere. Seriously, we're on another island. This is amazing. Wait, but I'm seeing this better, and I'm back in the city. How did I arrive back in the city if I didn't turn the helicopter? I literally didn't turn that. Dude, it's almost night. It's better if we go back home to avoid problems, because soon the sun will disappear. So I just came back home, and you have to come here too. Finally, he entered here. You saw that I didn't turn the helicopter, right? I don't know how we came back to the city, and it looks like he doesn't know what happened either. And now once again, the city has no power. Everyone is without power. Even my house was left without power. What's happening? By the looks of it, my house is on fire. I'm coming upstairs to see that. Why did they set my house on fire? And now a person just came out of here, but it's exactly that monster that has a mask. Okay, I'm recording that. It's really scary, everything that's happening. He's coming here, but it looks like now he saw me, and somehow he disappeared. He really ended up seeing me. But now someone is knocking on the door, and my friend got up. Calm down. You can't answer it, because it's simply a monster. He understood that, and now he went back there to sleep. I'm also not going to answer that. I know it's a monster that's at the door. Once again, he's knocking on the door. I'm simply not going to answer that. But what was that noise? And now he entered inside. Okay, we have to get out of here. Big, get up. We have to escape, and maybe this is our only chance. I'm going downstairs, and he arrived here too, and you can see that he's at the door. He said, there's no point running. You're trapped in the city forever. And now he disappeared. We're flying here, and finally it's becoming morning, and the sun is starting to appear. This is very good, because now it's finally daytime, and we're going to escape the city. But that millionaire is arriving here. Wait, where have you been all this time? You had disappeared. He said, I saw a monster. We have to go north. It's the only way to escape. I could ask you a bunch of questions, but I want to know where north is. And he also doesn't know. Big said, north is on the left from where the sun rises here on the island specifically. Wait, how do you know that? The sun is rising right there, and on the left is north. But we already went north, and we simply went back to the city. And now even he got scared. And even so, we're going to try again. Once again, we're going north. So now I'm flying, and I'm coming here in the front. I know this looks weird, but I've been here before, and when we least expected it, we were going back to the city. You saw what happened, right? And guys, if you want to add me on Roblox, you just have to become a channel member, and then I'll add you on Roblox.